cultural exchange project between the Center for Australasian Theatre and Dara Rouge, Bandung, West Java, Indonesia, came about because after presentations of The Colony, our first professional production, one of the members of the audience made herself known as willing to broker a relationship between the Center for Australasian Theatre, CFAT, and Dara Rouge in Bandung. Thanks to funding from Arts Queensland, we were enabled at the beginning of this year, 2014, to go to Bandung for 2 weeks to meet the various artists that form the Dara Rouge Theatre Company. In Dara Rouge is an Australian lady by the name of Karenza Johnston. She has been in Indonesia for 15 years and she's a truly very accomplished performer and producer.
Anak-anak ini adalah anak yang paling untung di seluruh negeri Indonesia.
In Jakarta, there's a communal kind of theatre. It was funded by Rendra, who's a very well-known theatre playwright. He established several communities who use theatre as an instructive media for community and cultural development. We exchanged workshop material, and the Rendra group played for us, and we in turn played for them. We also attended a Sundanese gamelan and singing workshop at the Sundanese Cultural Center. The working title of our cultural exchange is Cultural Cargo, Trading Stories. What we brought to the process was definitely an extension of what is called the physical actor. Also in terms of vocalizations, in terms to bring the voice in relation to the body, in relation to texts that are being utilized. I thought it was a brand new approach for them. The method of constructing concepts towards a production was also new to them in terms of device theatre, because their theatre is also traditionally still very much scripted, so it is text-based and in that sense has a traditional way of theatre making and the presentation of theatre. They took to our presentation of methodologies like fishes to water. It's just the meeting of the energies.
Rasakan energinya yang persilangannya.
Feel the energy.
Rasakan energinya.
Especially
Terutama
when you have passed.
ketika berpapasan.
I think that what we have in common, Dara Rouge and CFAT, is that we really try to forge ahead and find developments of our combined art forms, which means that we are looking for new developments. The results of our first week workshops were then presented in a village in the center of Java. It took us about a good day's drive in a bus with everybody. And so here was an encounter between Australia and between the local poets, performers, musicians, and various schools who had put on different performances. The reaction to the material that we introduced to them was quite amazing, because it contained a vocabulary that was absolutely new to them. The continuation of the project is envisaged that perhaps two of the principal movers and shakers from Dara Rouge will come to Cairns in order to familiarize themselves with our environment and to continue working with Center for Australasian Theatre Ensemble. The cultural exchange in terms of values and worldviews is very obvious, and the mixing and mingling of these approaches, both in theatrical styles and in cultural understanding, hopefully will create reciprocal better understanding and appreciation of one another's culture and one another's artistic and creative expressions.